All right, it's Jess, and we are moving through post-anesthesia care. So let us talk a little bit about how this stuff looks on tests, because nursing school's got a lot of tests. So let's take a look about how this stuff looks on tests and test taking in general. So how do NCLEX style questions line up with priorities? So if you take a look at this beautiful, colorful drawing of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, welcome back to developmental psychology and general psychology. Usually both of those classes do have a significant section on Maslow and his hierarchy of needs. Here is how we prioritize things. We first are going to be looking for airway, breathing, circulation. Bar none. Now, airway, breathing, circulation can have a few different information points, right? Airway, breathing, we may have the chest rise going up and down, but if we have an SpO2 that's less than blank, what do you think? We have demonstrated lack of breathing. If we have noisy respirations, we have a demonstrated lack of airway. Circulation can take a variety of different forms. We can have variations in heart rate, yes. We can have variations in pulse, yes. We can have variations in blood pressure, yes. We can have variations in pulse points, yes. We can have edema. Circulation, we evaluate that circulation so many different ways. We can have a change in level of consciousness. That's actually a circulation problem. Because if we had somebody who was oriented ×3 and now they aren't, their brain isn't getting circulation, right? So those are ABC problems. So we look to see what is the ABCs. And let's say for whatever reason, you're a nursing professor or they're really mean, and they have an airway breathing, they have an airway problem, they have a breathing, they have airway information, they have breathing information, they have circulation information, and then they have safety information. And those are all 4 different choices on your test. As possible answers, always go with airway first, breathing second, circulation third, safety fourth. Safety includes pain. So then we have safety also includes nutrition. And then after that, we have love and belonging. So that's when our interpersonal relationships come in. And that's when our family dynamics come in, or our significant other dynamics come in. So look for a priority answer when you're going through these things. Look for a priority answer that may incorporate more than one of those answers. So like if you have there may be an umbrella answer that has, in addition to maybe your nursing professor isn't as mean, and they have 2 answers and you've narrowed it down to 2. Because usually you can get it down to 2. Like 2 of those, maybe it's a multiple choice question, it's got 5 different possibilities, right? So 3 of those answers, you're just like, nope. Okay, now I'm down to 2. So when you're down to 2, first take a look and see if those 2, if one fits underneath the other. So let's say for whatever reason, we'll do some practice questions in class for this too. But if you fix one and it would fix the other one, like if you fixed B and it would trigger a fix for D, then B is the right answer. If you fix D, but it didn't fix B, B is still the right answer. Does that make sense? It's a little confusing when I'm talking about it in hypotheticals. Like I said, I do have some different things planned for in class that we're going to be going over this in class too. But I wanted to kind of give you like a general sort of guideline about how to do test questions. The other thing that I want you to do is I don't want you have to read the information in the question without adding anything to it. And y'all are really smart people and you're really deep thinkers. And sometimes you add some what ifs that don't need to be in there. And it's really hard to not do that. You're retraining your brain when it comes to NCLEX style questions. And this is one of the things that we have to retrain. So please disregard your what ifs. Don't assume anything more than what's written. So expand on that umbrella answer thing that I was talking about in the last slide. So when you're answering a question, if you know that more than one option looks to be correct, look for the umbrella. It's more of a global, more of a comprehensive kind of, you can throw some other things in there. The umbrella option is the one that is a general statement, and it may contain ideas of the other options within it. So it's more of an all-encompassing one, and the umbrella option will be the correct answer. So just to give you some ideas about that particular scenario, let me. So from here, there's a practice question. I'm going to let you navigate through that on your own. The rest of the slides from here until slide 26 are practice questions. And I do have the answers put right in there for you too. I'm going to let you use some airway breathing circulation sort of steps to be able to help you figure out that. I'm going to stop sharing at this time. We will be going over some of this stuff in class too. So just to help remind you and help give you a primer about what's going to happen in class. That's why I made this recording. And then that way you can also, if you want to refresh your memory about this stuff at a later time, perhaps for a midterm test, you'll have that available as well. So have a great day, and we will talk with you soon.